Welcome guys, welcome to Newbie Money. Today's trade recap is a negative one, $178. My max loss is 300. My max loss is 500. I have two max losses. One is just the first tier and the next one is just in case if I need a little more wiggle room. But being down 178, it's not bad. You just gotta find out what happened and just get some good learnables out of it. So my first trade was QS and I was trying to get a really good dip buy from it. If you look at the daily, I was looking at this doji yesterday and it kind of gave me that indecisive, what is it going to do, but I thought SPY was going to bounce back today, so I was going to just have some good momentum that carries QS and other mid to large cap stocks with it. But SPY did dump and this thing continued to dump. So on the 1 minute candle, it didn't look like it was strong enough. So when I got in, I got out quickly. When I got in, I got out. Try to get a little quick dip buy here just in case it was going to come here, then consolidate here and go over. But no, I got stopped out right here. I didn't like the fact that it was just consolidating here for so long. So I gave it my shots and it didn't work out, so I moved on. So I moved on to MRNA. So MRNA just went down all the way to 305 and just got a huge dip buy. But on the daily, 305 mark was pretty oversold, so I could see why it would bounce back so quickly on that one. Looking at it on the 1 minute candle, it just got bought up from the 305, never retested that, and he's kind of doing this side consolidation. Just not sure if it's going to keep going up, but I feel like what's going to hold this one down is if SPY does continue to go down, then the people who are dip buying this thinking it is a good deal at this discount price, that they're going to fear that it's going to be more panic selling coming in the future. So it's just so indecisive, but I just really wanted it to work, so I kind of gave it negative 36, negative 29 here. I hit it a few times. There was no need for me to go in and out like that. So if you look here, you saw the dip buy, so I was getting out there quickly, because as soon as let me zoom in a little bit. As soon as I saw some sort of weakness, I would get out. I shorted, then freaked out, got out, even though that would have been a good short. I dip bought here, and here I think it was like probably $140 unrealized down. Then I just kind of doubled down on the dip bots here, so when I went up, I just kind of came out break even, which is not my favorite thing to do, just in case if I did double down here and she did go tank harder, that would have been a bigger loss than I would like it to be, right? But seems like whatever I did with this stock, whatever little stabs I gave it, it just wasn't really working in my favor, so I just decided to leave it alone. Let's go check out Uber. Uber was the same, just trying to get a dip buy here. A guy just can't catch a break here, just can't catch a break. But just a negative $22 loss on that one, so not too crazy. Here I'm just going to zoom in a little bit on this. So I almost just kind of got out quickly on these ones. As soon as I got in, I just didn't like that that follow through that I was looking for, and I didn't have it, so I just got out quickly for that negative $22 loss. Now I'm going to show you guys the worst trade of the day, which is XENE. So XENE had a positive mid-stage trial catalyst that just brought this guy up 95%, and it was doing pretty good. So I was like, alright, sick. So I was trying to get in around here, but I just didn't want to do anything stupid, because at that point I was down 84 bucks, and I was like, you know what, I'm really happy with only being down 84 bucks. That's a good day. That's not bad. Then right here I made the biggest mistake, which was I was just trying to get in with 20 shares just to kind of test the water, but for some reason I got almost 200 shares. So by the time I noticed that and I got out, I had a $64 loss. So I was like, oh. But that kind of started a catalyst for me to go a little bit downhill. So I went in again here, got out, which was pretty, I think I managed my risk, but that frustration got carried over to AMD. So my first AMD trade was shorting right here around that 143 mark, and I was using this as a resistance that was going to bounce off of that short. But I had more shares here at like 200 and 200 shares up here that I wanted to be filled. I only got filled by 100 shares, so I just kind of got out quickly here. Then I added more for a dip buy that didn't really do much for me. But the $36 here that I lost came from me getting 200 shares on this one. Then on this little pop, I added another 200 shares, and my thought it was just going to get bought up from this support and keep going higher and higher and possibly break this resistance. But that wasn't the case. And as soon as I added that extra 200 shares, now I had 400 shares going against me. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take the small loss of $36 and have the down day of 178 and call it a day, and just be prepared for this week. Because if I tend to have a red day on Monday, it tend to compound through the week for me. And if I do have a really bad red day on a Monday, that's really gonna compound. So I have to be conscious now that I did have a red day, but it's not a big red day. It's not even my max loss day, but nonetheless a red day to start the week, which is known to psychologically affect me. So I need to be conscious of that and just try to play smart. I did start trading 2 weeks ago just to kind of slowly ease into the market, and I'll show on my trading view my profit results on that. But it's been pretty good. I took out almost $2,800 on Friday just to kind of take my profit and bring it back to that $15,000 initial start that I'm doing for this challenge. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.